What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with a big play breakdown. This just happened fresh out of Seattle, Washington. The Seahawks with a massive goal line stand. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And it kind of leaves you thinking, where was New England going with this? What happened on this play? After watching it 2 or 3 times, I was able to kind of pinpoint what went wrong for New England and what went right for Seattle. So what New England's going to do here is they're going to down block with their left tight end, really. They're going to down block here. They're going to work this combo right here, what would be up to the mic. Center's got to take this nose tackle. We're going to pull into this gap. We're working upfield right here with Izzo onto this backer, and we're going to kick out with our fullback, and Cam Newton's going to take this thing and put it right into that D gap. Now, what happens on this play is a phenomenal job from 2 guys, really. 2 guys. I look at this play and I say, they made this thing. First things first is number 91. Okay, now he's lined up on the inside shade of 71, and he's going to stem this thing to the outside. Now, as an offensive lineman, you're not expecting that in this situation. You're expecting that he's going to shoot this gap, you're going to wash this thing down, and there's going to be a wall right here. And our guard's going to pull around and insert into this gap, or he's going to clean up anything that pops through. What this guy does is he stems outside, which changes 71's angle, and now we've got bodies in the gap. Okay, now this isn't a situation that Cam's really worried about at this point, but it's definitely something that's not going planned. The second guy on this play who really makes it for Seattle is this cat on the outside, this edge defender right here. He does a great job cutting 47 at the knees, shooting him up into the air and squeezing that gap. Just a phenomenal job on that play. Really great effort from both of those guys. Now, what I want to show you guys is a little bit of a chain reaction with what happens with this play. Since number 91 stems outside, that's going to create a little bit of a traffic jam between left tackle and left tight end right there. Now, because of that, we don't have our helmet on the right side with 76, which leads to us getting stuck in a traffic jam right here because there's so many bodies. They spill into this gap. There's nowhere to cut backside. Cam tries to go over the top. Unfortunately, he's not 12 feet tall and can't dive into the end zone, but I love the effort on this play from 1. The other thing that Seattle does that's really impressive to me, and this is one of those like goal line run beating blitzes that you can do, is they blitz their linebacker backside A gap. And the reason they do that is because there's really nothing you can do about it as an offense, right? So what's happening here between these 2 cats is we're going to block head up with our center. He's going to try and reach this dude, right? We don't want him spilling over the top. As they do that, we're also pulling this guard. When we pull that guard, he's not looking for this backer who's coming backside. Bobby Wagner, one of the best in the game, does a great job inserting and pressing Shaq Mason. Now we're in your face. We've got 2 guys in this gap now because Shaq Mason can't go and clean that up, and Cam Newton's got to try and extend over the top for a touchdown, which he can't do. So anyway, guys, that's this big play breakdown for this week. I just watched this game, had to go and do it. Phenomenal play from Seattle. I thought New England looked good. I thought Seattle looked good. 2 very high-level teams going at it in this one. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. A lot more content like this. That's all I got for you guys today. I'll be back later in the week with some breakdowns, and I'll see you next time.